I want to start with Bill Belichick because when free agency happened, day one, Bill Belichick opened up the checkbook. Well, sorry, Bill Belichick opened up Robert Kraft's checkbook and started playing Monopoly. Like,
Got a black card.
yeah, like, and to be fair, they had one of the best free agent signings of the year. Like, they signed Matthew Judon off of the Ravens for 4 years, $56 million. And that was a huge payday. Huge payday for Matthew Judon. And he has lived up to that contract in this first year. He had 12 and a half sacks, 14 tackles for a loss, 25 quarterback hits, and 60 total tackles. He was tied 7th in the league for sacks. So, like, he was playing up to that money a lot. Now, on the other side of things, they gave Jonnu Smith 4 years and $50 million. He only has 28 catches and less than 300 yards. Like, they gave him $12.5 million for this year to get less than 300 yards and a single touchdown.
Yeah.
They gave Hunter Henry 3 years and $38 million on the other side of the field for 2 tight ends. And he has over 600 yards, 50 catches, and 9 TDs. And he's making like significantly less money. Like, he's making like 12 and a half a year. So, like, Bill took a lot of swings here. He missed on some, like, I think he hit on Hunter Henry. I think he hit on Matthew Judon, but he missed on Jonnu Smith, and he also missed on Nelson Aguilar, who got a 2-year, $22 million deal. Only $11 million, but he had 473 yards, 3 TDs. They overpaid for subpar production from Nelson Aguilar, and like he was decent on the Raiders. Like, that Raiders season was actually quite good for him, but like consistently, especially in his Eagles career, like, this is about what you should have expected from bruh. Like, like
I didn't want to bring up his Eagles career. Just because, like, bro, when you become a meme because a man saves like what was a baby or something. Like, somebody jumped out of it's like somebody jumped out a window and a man caught him like out of a fire and was like, "Yeah, I caught the baby." Unlike Nelson Aguilar for the for the Eagles, like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? So that means like you got to work on them hands. So but I think when it comes to this the predicament that Bill Belichick and them was in, you got to swing for the fences when you got young talent. Yeah, I mean, you want to put the right pieces around them, and if Bill Belichick has been able to do anything right, is get the right pieces that's good enough.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's good enough. It's certain names that people are tossing around the term Hall of Fame simply because Bill Belichick put them in a position to, always, get their stats up. So even when Bill do shit like I trust him. Like, you with that type of experience, you trust him. Shit.
I didn't think the Jonnu Smith contract was bad at first. And granted, it's a 4-year contract, so that's kind of one of those, like, it could end up looking better and it's a slow start. And like, it just the production for costs is not great. It's not great. There are some other players in here and there, like on my like best list. I had like Marvin Jones Jr., another wide receiver, for like comparison to Nelson Aguilar, who was at a 2-year, $14 million deal. So he's making about $4 million less a year than Nelson Aguilar. He was easily the most consistent wide receiver on the Jacksonville Jaguars, giving Trevor Lawrence stability. He got like seriously, he had 73 catches, 830 yards, 4 TDs. Like, that was very good value on a team where nothing went right. So like, you could have gotten Marvin Jones Jr.
Yeah, like 800 yards with the Jaguars.
Exactly.
That's not bad.
That's great considering everything they went through.
Right.
Like, so like when I look at that comparative value for a player like Marvin Jones Jr., you could have paid significantly less for, etc. But it's all hindsight, right? On a similar length of a deal. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, leave a subscribe so you don't